And I heard the voice of the Lord saying, "And whom shall I send? And who will go for us?" And I said, "Here am I, send me." I came in the Army the first time in 1994. I did a tour in Bosnia in 97. I got out in 99. Then I went to Fresno State for 6 years, got my undergraduate in clinical dietetics. Of course, at that time, 9/11 happened, so I went back in the Army, became a Green Beret, got selected to be a Special Forces medical sergeant. The first time I joined was to fight for my country. The second time I joined was to fight for the man on my left and right, and that's what it's all about. Green Beret is what's known as Special Forces. So you'll hear the term Special Forces used a lot with maybe Navy SEALs, Ranger Regiment, but really the Green Berets are the only ones that are allowed to really have that title of Special Forces. That's why in my racing suit you'll see that the tabs have Special Forces on it. I took the car to every Special Forces group, and I had the men write the names of their fallen brothers on there. I've also had Gold Star wives write the names of their husbands. I've had mothers write the names of their sons on that car. But I went all over America to all the Special Forces groups. You know, I figured that this would be the greatest thing I could do to kind of get the names of my buddies out there, you know, all of our fallen Green Berets. Thomas Al Biddle. Like I said, he's one of the bigger vinyl names on there. We went by his middle name, Al. He was the 18 Fox Intel guy on my team. And he ended up killing himself December 6, 2011 on his birthday. He was about 2 years out from retiring. And then that very next month, I lost my buddy, Ben Wise. He got hit in Afghanistan January 12th, 2012. He passed away January 15th, 2012. So he's on the front of the car. He and I went to the same medic course together. And right next to him was his brother, Jeremy Wise. Jeremy was a Navy SEAL. He was contracting to the CIA in Afghanistan. He got hit about 2 years before Ben. And the way they're portrayed on the front of the car is exactly how they're buried next to each other. They welcomed me in with open arms, and then they held ceremonies and prayers, and it was done in a very respectful way. They conducted those ceremonies to have the names placed on the vehicle. You know, and about 40 of those names I know. God told me to do this. And I didn't know how I was gonna do it. I was flat broke and a train wreck of a human being. And he told me to do this. And so I just started taking one step at a time. It took years. And you know, these guys, even though they're gone, the strength of their character and who they were and what they stood for, they, you know, reached back from death and they pulled me out of that abyss that I was in, and they lifted me up. So at the end of the day, it's not me. It's not me carrying them to the top. It's them carrying me.